Good. Hi, guys. Let's see. I'm just going to send this link out to somebody real quick. I don't know if that'll work. Okay. All right. Whew. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So let's find a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. And turn your palms up in your lap, so either backs of your hands on the tops of your knees or one hand on top of the other in your lap. And lift the center of your chest up. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes. So just for a second, turn your attention to the parts of your body that are touching the floor. Maybe like the outsides of your ankles, backs of your legs. And feel your sit bones on the floor. And so as you really feel these parts of your body kind of dropping down into the floor and kind of grounding yourself, and lift up the center of your chest away from this grounding. Gently draw your low belly back towards your spine. So this is the space between your hip bones, so it's really low. And it's just a gentle engagement. So you're not squeezing super hard with all of your might, but it's just a gentle drawing back. So together and back towards your spine to support your spine and help you sit up straight. And so what I want you to notice about this engagement is that it's so low that it doesn't interfere with your breath. So you're not squeezing in and up the way you've heard sometimes in Pilates classes, but just imagine hip bones together and then straight back to your spine so that this space right here at your pelvis starts to feel really strong and foundational and held together. And this engagement, like I said, it's kind of subtle. It's an engagement that you could hold, all day long, ideally. So focus on that just for a second. Try to hold your low belly as you take some deep breaths. So try not to let that engagement of your low belly drop away as you inhale. And if that just isn't something that's going to happen for you right now, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It just takes some coordination for your body to kind of figure it out. It'll happen, though, eventually. So then once you feel grounded, you feel supported, and then lifted through the top half of your body. And you try to relax your shoulders. Go ahead and let your elbows bend so that your arms feel supported. And just start to notice your inhale and your exhale. So notice the air as it comes in at your nostrils. Notice the way it feels. And maybe the temperature feels different on your inhale versus your exhale. Maybe the sensation feels different. And then travel with your breath. Try to notice it all the way down. So how does it feel at the back of your throat? How does it feel at the base of your throat? How does it feel as it drops down into the upper part of your lungs? And then keep pulling it all the way down to the lower part of your lungs. Let it expand in your belly. And then travel with it all the way back up. Hit all those same spots. Just notice how it feels. And if you don't feel anything in particular, don't worry about it. So just for a few breaths, try to stay super present with this path of your breath and the sensation of your breath. And so just without judgment, more of a mind of curiosity, notice how long you were able to stay present with that path of your breath before thoughts came up, before your mind started to wander. Again, don't judge it. It's all fine. And so let's start to deepen your inhales and exhales. Start to exercise a little bit of control. Try to make your breath a little bit longer, your exhale a little bit slower. And count this next inhale and match your exhale. So stay right here for a few breaths. Keep counting it, making the length and the intensity of your inhale match the length and the intensity of your exhale. So notice if you're holding at the top of your inhale or at the bottom of your exhale. And instead of holding your breath, just try to keep it moving. Keep it a continuous flow. Notice what's happened to your low belly. Are you still able to gently engage, pull it back towards your spine as you start to concentrate on this breath? See if you can incorporate these two things. And so this is the breath pattern I'm going to try to continue throughout the class. If you want to take it a step further and constrict the back of your throat for Ujjayi Pranayama, you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, just stay here with Samavritti Pranayama, metered, even inhales and exhales. Let's bring palms together at heart center. We'll open with 3 rounds of Pranama Om. Bow your head to your hands instead of dedication or an intention for your practice if you'd like. And then as you're ready, open your eyes. Just take your hands behind your back. Point your fingertips forward. So your hands are about shoulder width distance apart. If your shoulders are really tight, you can take your hands out a little bit further, wider apart. And then press into your hands. Lift the center of your chest up and just drop your head back. So if it doesn't feel okay to drop your head back, then don't do it. Try to notice that your sit bones on the mat, they start to rock back. Try to rock to the front edge of your sit bones again. And notice your breath. See if you can start to travel with it again. Nose all the way down to your belly. Good. Give your shoulder blades a little squeeze together. Press your hands into the mat. Take one more deep breath. Good. On your next inhale, press into your elbow, press into your hands, roll yourself up. Let's roll over hands and knees and find tabletop. So this is hands under your shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees under your hips. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your sit bones, chin and chest. And then exhale, press into your hands, hollow out your belly, separate your shoulder blades, chin to chest. And start to follow your own breath again. So find that even, rhythmic breath pattern. Inhale, drops your belly. Exhale, rounds your back. So if there's any other movements that feel good to you, listen to your body, do what feels good. Otherwise, see if you can imagine your spine moving piece by piece. Maybe as you imagine it, you can start to feel it. Take one more round. And then the next time you come to your cat back, hold it. So really press into your hands so that it feels like you're reaching your spine up to the ceiling and in between your shoulder blades. So your shoulder blades are wrapping around the sides of your body. Hollow out your belly. So again, it feels like you're pulling your hip bones together and then straight back to that, to your sacrum. Yes. And so when I say hollow out your low belly, this is what I mean. Just stay right here for a second, tuck your toes, hover your knees off the mat. Really press into your hands, look in front of your fingertips, don't drop your head. Okay, take another deep breath. And then as you exhale, walk your toes back. Let's find high plank. So feet back, drop your hips down so they come somewhat in line with your shoulders. They're lifted just a little bit, and then round your back. So find your cat back again. Separate your shoulder blades, look in front of your fingertips, hollow out your belly, pull your pubic bone up towards your hip bones. So you're really tucking your tailbone. Take another deep breath here. And then exhale, lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. You can shake your head out. You can pedal through your heel. You can rock to the nice side edges of your feet. So again, Get into your body and see what it wants to do. How does it want to move? What does it want to do right now? And maybe it doesn't want to move. Maybe it just wants to be still, and that's okay too. And then when you're done with movement, come back through center. Let your heels drop towards the mat. Let your chest drop through your arms. Squeeze your low belly back. If your legs are straight, squeeze your quads. Look between your knees. Find that rhythmic breath pattern. Two more deep breaths. One more. As you inhale, look between your hands. Walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Take your feet hips-width distance apart. Bend your knees so that your chest is on your thighs. Relax your head and your neck down. Grab opposite elbows. So really roll your low belly back. Let your head hang. Take your weight just a hair forward into your toes rather than your heels. And then start to rock a little from left to right. Start out small. And then let's come all the way up. So the next time you come over to the right, press down into your feet, squeeze your belly, lift yourself all the way up. Keep your arms crossed, reach over your head, and exhale as you come down to the left. Then a little to the right, and then go to the left. Push into your feet to come up. Squeeze your low belly all the way up with your elbows, and exhale down. A couple more times. Inhale up to the right. Exhale down to the left. Let's do one more on each side. We'll go as slow or as fast as it feels good to you. And then the next time you come down, stay over your legs. Release your hands to the floor. Toe heel your feet together. Bend your knees so that your chest is on your thighs and your palms are flat. Relax your head and your neck. Roll your shoulder blades down your back and a little bit together. So it's just a gentle squeeze of your shoulder blades. Roll your low belly back off of your legs. Take one more big deep breath. Really fill up your lungs on the back side of your body. Feel your ribs move away from one another on your inhale. And then collapse together on your exhale. Good. As you inhale, let's roll up. So press into your feet. Roll your low belly back and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last thing to come up. And as you get all the way up, set your gaze just in front of your nose. Press down into your feet. Maybe lift your toes up, spread them wide, set them back down again. As you press down into your feet, point your tailbone down, lift the center of your chest up. And on your next inhale, sweep your arms out and overhead, palms together, gaze up. So notice if you've lost that pressing down in your feet as soon as you started to change your attention and reach up. Try to find it again. Find the opposition in your body. So you have to push down if you're going to reach up. As you exhale, swan dive your arms, fold out and over your legs, palms to the floor. Relax your head and your neck. Inhale, roll up for half lift. So you can take your hands to your shins or your fingertips to the floor. Wherever your hands are, they're really active. So you're pressing your hands back to reach the center of your chest up and through your arms. Again, gently roll your collarbones open. Press your shoulder blades down your back. Look up even with your eyes. Exhale. Flatten out your palms. Step back to the top of a high push-up. You already remember what this feels like. It feels like your cat back. Look in front of your fingertips. It's okay to drop to your knees. It's okay to lower all the way to the floor. So pick something that's going to work for you. Lower down halfway or all the way. Point your elbows behind you. Look forward. Inhale, push straight up with your arms. Drop your hips. Open your chest. Push your hands into the floor. Exhale. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide. Feet are hips width distance apart. That's about the size of your two fists together, so it's not that far. Roll your low belly back. Relax your head and your neck. 3 deep breaths. Really focus on the way your breath feels on the back side of your body. One more big inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, look between your hands, lift up to your tippy toes, bend your knees, step or hop up, half lift. Everything lengthens out, look up. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, relax your head. Inhale, push into the floor, squeeze your low belly, reach all the way out and up with your hands, palms together, gaze up. Follow your exhale all the way down. Lead with the center of your chest. Fold to the floor. Inhale, roll up for your half lift. Everything lengthens out. Arms, legs, spine reaches forward. Look up. Exhale, step or hop back. High plank. Lower down halfway. Inhale, press straight up with your arms. Let your hips drop. Collarbones open. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Two more deep breaths. And on your inhale, look between your hands, step or hop your feet up, right into your half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, palms together, gaze up. Exhale all the way down. Follow your own exhale. Inhale, roll up. Everything lengthens, look up. Exhale, take it back. Lower down halfway. Don't look down, look forward. Inhale, push straight up. Drop your hips, roll over your toes. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips up and back. 2 breaths. One more deep breath. And inhale, look forward, step or hop up, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, long spine, look up. Exhale, take it back, lower down. Inhale, push up, drop your hips, lift your chest. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips up and back. And take just one big inhale, one long exhale. You can stay here, reach your right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, bring your knee and your nose together. So lift up high to the toes of your back foot. Suck your thigh into your chest. Rock your shoulders over your wrist. Press the floor away. Inhale, sweep your leg all the way up and back. Let's do 3 more. Exhale. Squeeze your thigh into your chest. Push the floor away with your hands. Inhale. Take it back. 2 more. Exhale. Bring it together. Inhale back. Last one. Bring it together. Look in between your hands. Step your foot up. Drop down to your back knee. Untuck your toes. Squeeze your inner thighs together, press into your front foot, and as you inhale, come all the way up, shoulders over hips. Good. Pull your low belly back, and as you exhale, if you have a block or something you're using as a block, you might want to use it on the outside of your right leg. Otherwise, just take your hand to your knee or your forearm to your thigh. reach over to the right with your left arm. So as you take a little side bend, turn your chest to the sky, relax your left shoulder, and then try to drop your hips forward a little bit. And take one more deep breath. Good. As you inhale, push your knee back over your ankle if it's a lot forward. And then as you exhale, twist to the right. Hook your left elbow to the outside of your thigh. Bring your palms together. Hollow out your belly. Press into your palms. Lift your chest up to your thumbs. Take one more big deep breath here. Good. Tuck the toes of your back foot. Squeeze your belly and your inner thighs. Lift your knee up off the mat. Hold your twist. As you inhale, come all the way up, shoulders over hips. And then exhale, fold forward. Just bring your hands to the floor. Hop your back foot in a little closer. Straighten out both legs. Drop both heels. So you can take your hands to your shin or onto your block prop if you need. Inhale, reach the center of your chest forward, as if you were trying to reach the center of your chest over the top of your foot, over your toes. And then as you exhale, fold down. So as you fold, roll your low belly back. Try to keep your collarbones open, but let your head and your neck relax. So you still have that reaching forward with the center of your chest, but not your head. Squeeze your right quad. On that rhythmic breath, one more deep inhale, long exhale. And inhale, roll up for your half lift wherever you are. Just try to straighten everything out, look up. As you exhale, pivot to the long side edge of your mat. Just turn to the side. Make your feet parallel. You may need to take a little more space between your feet. As you inhale, lift up to your fingertips. Reach the center of your chest forward. Hollow out your belly to find your cat back again. So tuck your tailbone. Press into the floor with your feet. Reach your arms out long like wings. Try to take your weight a hair forward into your toes. Lift the backs of your hands up a little higher than your chest. Try not to drop your head. Take another deep breath. Really hollow out your belly so that you're not feeling this in your back. And then interlace your fingers behind your low back. Bring your palms together. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Reach your knuckles away from you. And exhale, fold forward. Bring your knuckles over your head. Squeeze your quad. Squeeze your low belly. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And one more big deep breath. Inhale, bring yourself up halfway. Squeeze your low belly, find your cat back. Release your arms out long like wings. Take your hands to the floor. Pivot to the front of the mat. Spin up to the toes of your back foot. Plant your palms down around your front foot. Step it back. Look in front of your fingertips. Lower down halfway. Inhale, push straight up. Drop your hips. Open your chest. Upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes up and back. Downward facing dog. And take an inhale and an exhale. As you inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee and nose together. Lift up high to the toes of your back foot. Push into the floor. Suck your thigh into your chest. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, forward. Inhale back. Two more. Exhale. Close the space between your chest and your thigh. Inhale back. Last one. Exhale. Bring it forward. Hips stay high. Look between your hands, step your foot up, drop your back knee down, untuck your toes, squeeze your inner thighs, push into your front foot. Inhale all the way up, palms together. As you exhale, again, you can use your block prop or just take your forearm to your thigh. Reach over to the right, left with your right hand. Turn your chest to the sky. Relax your right shoulder. If you can, drop your hips down. If you can touch the floor with your hand, do that. I just don't have that good of a side bend. And take one more deep breath. And then if your knee is over your ankle, bring it back. If it's in front of it, bring it back over. Exhale, twist to the left, hook your right elbow. Hollow out your belly. Press into your palms. And one more deep breath. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Tuck the toes of your back foot. Lift your knee up off the mat. Keep squeezing your low belly. Good. As you inhale, all the way up through center, set your gaze. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor. Hop your back foot in. Drop your heel. Reach the center of your chest forward. Try to open through the front of your chest. Roll your collarbones open. Fold forward. Again, it's that reach from the center of your chest. Roll your low belly back. Squeeze your left quad. Take one more big deep breath here. And then inhale, reach the center of your chest forward, look up. Exhale, turn to face the long side edge of your mat, feet a leg's length distance apart. Inhale, find half lift, reach the center of your chest forward, look up. And then as you exhale, let's catch your big toes with your first two fingers. Tuck your thumbs into your palms so that you're not pressing your thumbs into the floor. And then let's find a half lift again. So everything straightens out on a half lift, the best you can. Legs straighten, arms straighten. Pull the center of your chest through your arms and look up even with your eyes. And then as you exhale, point your elbows out to the sides. Let your head hang. No tension in your neck. Move your shoulders away from your ears. If you can, take your weight a little bit more into your toes and your heels. Squeeze your quads and your low belly. Long, deep breath. And one more cycle of breath. Big inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, reach the center of your chest forward, straighten out your arms, look up. Exhale, release your bind. Let's Skandasana to the right and to the left. So sink down into your right knee. Drop your hips to the inside of your heel, left toes up to the sky. So if you like to just move from side to side, go for it. I like to stay, especially on the first one. So if you can, maybe take your forearms to the floor or walk your palms out. Pull yourself forward. Move your shoulders away from your ears. Let your head and neck relax. Take another deep breath here. And then as you inhale, walk your hands back. Press yourself up through center and over to the left. Right toes point to the sky. Come down to your forearms or walk your palms forward. Roll your low belly back. Relax your head and neck. Rhythmic breath. One more. And then walk your hands back, press yourself up through center and over to the right. Let's move a little here. So inhale up and exhale to the left. Follow your own breath pattern. The inhale will bring you up and the exhale takes you back down. Do one more on each side. Maybe I lied. The next time you come to the inside of your left foot, however many times that was, spin yourself around to face the front of the mat. Plant your palms down, step your front foot back, lower down halfway. Inhale, press up, drop your hips, lift your chest. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips up and back. Let's take a big inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, look forward, step or hop your feet up. Half lift. Exhale, hold. Bend your knees, sink your hips, reach up, Utkatasana. So send your weight back into your heels. Imagine like you're sitting back on a stool, so stick your butt out behind you. Reach your arms up, relax your shoulders. Exhale, fold, palms to the mat. Bend your knees, relax your head. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or hop back. Lower down halfway. Inhale, push up. Exhale, press back. Left foot spins flat, right foot steps between your hands. Inhale, all the way up. Squeeze your inner thighs, point your tailbone down. Gaze up if you feel balanced. Follow your exhale all the way down. Step your foot back, lower it down. Lower yourself down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, press back. Other side. Right foot flat, left foot between your hands. All the way up on your inhale. Exhale, all the way down. Step back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Drop your hips, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Try to get control of your breath again. Make it even, make it long. Try to catch on to that rhythm of your breath again. As much as you can, let yourself drop down into that rhythm. Good. As you inhale, spin your left foot flat, step your right foot between your hands. Push into the floor with your feet, come all the way up. Palms together, gaze up. Roll your low belly back. Squeeze your inner thighs together. As you exhale, twist to the right. Hook your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Hollow out your belly. Push into your palms. Lift your chest up to your thumbs. One more big deep breath. And then as you inhale, push into your front foot. Come all the way up. Open up to the long side edge of your mat. Keep the deep bend in your front knee. Reach your arms out from front to back. Look down at your front leg. You always want to see the whole inside of your leg and the inside of your foot. If you can't see it, that means you're not pushing your knee back far enough. Or it might mean that your leg is really, really tight, your inner thigh, and you are pushing it back. You just can't see it. So make sure you're pushing your knee back over the knife side edge of your front foot. Take one more deep breath here. Look over your front middle fingers. Inhale. Straighten out your front leg. Shift your hips. Right hand down under your knee. Left arm up to the sky. Look up to your top thumb unless it hurts your neck. Try to stack your shoulders. Press your bottom hip forward. Roll your top hip open. Squeeze your low belly. Can you find that squeeze between your hip bones? One more big deep breath. As you inhale, windmill your hands to the floor on the inside of your front foot. Toe heel your front foot over to the right a little. Spin up to the toes of your back foot, and then see if you can come down onto your forearms. So here you can rock back and forth and side to side. You can let your front knee drop open. So if you typically do this posture with your knee on the mat, try to lift your knee up and let your heels drop, hips drop. So take another deep breath here. So the idea behind this posture is to get your chest lower than your front thigh. Good. And then drop your back knee down. So walk back up onto your hands. Bend into your back knee. Reach back with your right hand. See if you can catch your foot. If you can catch your foot, gently pull it in towards your glute. And then drop your hips forward again. So open your chest to the side wall. Take another deep breath here. And then gently release your back foot. Walk your right foot back to center. Frame your foot with your hands. Lift your knee up. Step your foot back. Lower down halfway. Inhale, push up. Drop your hips, lift your chest. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips up and back. And so get control of your breath. Squeeze your belly. Big inhale. Equal exhale. Just one more. And right foot spins flat, left foot steps between your hands. Inhale all the way up. Squeeze your low belly back. Exhale into the twist. Hook your right elbow. Hollow out your belly. Press into your palms. Press through the knife set edge of your back foot. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Take one more big deep breath. And inhale, press into your feet. Come all the way up through center. Open up to the long side edge of your mat. Reach your arms out. So check that your front knee is pressing back. Reach your arms out like someone is pulling on your wrist, and then press your hands down. Press your whole arm down like you are pressing springs down. So when you try to get this action going, we're trying to engage your lats on the back side of your body to hold your arms up and not your trapezius, not your neck muscles. These were not meant to hold your arms up. So as much as you can, try to get those back muscles to fire up. It's kind of a confusing muscle to explain how to engage, but take another deep breath. And then inhale, straighten out your front leg. Shift your hips as you reach. Left hand down, right arm up. Keep tucking your left hip under, rolling your top hip back. Squeeze your low belly. If it hurts your neck to look up at your thumb, then just look straight ahead. Take one more big deep breath. Inhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Move your left foot over to the left. See if you can come down onto your forearms. Wiggle back and forth, side to side. Good. And then as you come back to center, drop your back knee, walk up to your hands, right hand under your shoulder, reach back with your left hand. Pull your heel into your glute. See if you can catch your foot. If you can catch your foot, squeeze it in. If you can squeeze it in, drop your hips down. Turn your chest to the left side wall. So try to stack your left shoulder with your right. Push into your bottom hand. One more deep breath. Gently release your back foot. So heel your foot back to center. Step your front foot back. And lower down halfway. Inhale, press up. Exhale, press back. One inhale, one exhale. Next inhale, look forward, step or hop through to a seat. Find the back edge of your sit bones. Reach your arms out parallel to the floor. Bring your toes to the floor. Squeeze your inner thighs together so you're on the back edge of your sit bones, not down here on your sacrum. This is the first stop. Here's the second stop. Shins parallel to the floor. Wherever you are, keep your collarbones open. Eventually, try to straighten out your legs and bring your toes to eye level. Squeeze your inner thighs. Take one more deep breath. Good. Inhale, legs stay still. Just roll down. Head and shoulders stay off the mat. Exhale, roll back up. Let's just do 5. So if you need to back off and do one of these versions so that your legs stay still and just your torso moves, do that. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, roll up. And let's do 3 more. For 3, 2, 1. Good. Everything, lay down. Everything lengthens out. Reach your arms over your head. On your exhale, let's lift everything up into that same V position. So inhale, reach up. Maybe touch your toes. Inhale, roll yourself down. I think that's an exhale up. Let's do exhale. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. Good, 3 more. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. 3 more. One more. As you lower down this time, pull your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. When you're ready, rock up and down the length of your spine. All the way up, roll over your knees. Step or hop your feet back. Lower down halfway. Inhale, drop your hips with your chest. You can hold your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your breath again. And as you inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee and your right armpit together. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, cross your body to the left. Keep your hips high, so don't drop your hips. Inhale back. Stay high on the toes of your back foot to the right. Inhale back to the left. Just do 1 more. To the right. Inhale back and to the left. And inhale, sweep it up and back. 1 time to your nose. Step your foot between your hands. Stay on the toes of your back foot. So you inhale, come all the way up. Good. Set your gaze out in front of you. Lower your thumbs to heart center. So keep looking in one spot. Try not to move your gaze around. Push down into your front foot. Lift the center of your chest up. And as you exhale, pull your knee into your chest. So try to squeeze your thigh in as close as you can without using your hands. As you inhale, step back. Land on the toes of your back foot. Good. Exhale. Pull your thigh in. Inhale. Send it back. 2 more. Exhale. Stand into your front leg. Suck your thigh into your chest. Inhale. Send it back. This time, hold it. Exhale. Squeeze it in. Hold right here. Push into your right foot. Drop your tailbone to the floor. Good. And then reach down for your shin or your foot. Let your left leg find the inside of your right leg, anywhere but on your knee. So you can use your hand to place your leg. Once your foot and your leg touch, push those 2 points into one another. And then lift the center of your chest up. Bring your palms to heart center and spread your fingers wide. Reach the center of your chest for your thumbs. So this is going to take your weight a hair forward. Keep your gaze in one point. And if you want to add on, reach your arms up for the sky. Spin your palms to face the back of the room. Drop your shoulders. Don't lose the pushing down of your foot, the lifting up with your side body. If you want to add on, play with looking up to find the top corner of the room. If you want to add on further, see what happens if you close your eyes. So if you fall, it's okay. Just come back into it and exit out of it gracefully. So wherever you are, bring hands back together at heart center. Good. Sweep your left leg out in front of you. Try to get your thigh parallel to the floor. Lift your chest up, press your right leg back. As you inhale, sweep it back behind you, land on the toes of your back foot, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Step your front foot back, lower down. Inhale up, exhale back. Fingers spread wide, take a big inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee and armpit together, hips are high. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, to the right, cross your body. Inhale back. Two more, to the left. Inhale back. Exhale, to the right. Inhale back. One more time. And exhale, bring your knee and your nose together. Strap your foot between your hands. Stay on the toes of your back foot. So push through your back heel. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale all the way up. Palms together, gaze up. Set your gaze. Lower your thumbs to heart center. Stand into your front leg. Pull your right knee in. Suck your thigh into your chest as you drop your tailbone. Inhale with control. Step it back. Land on your toes. Do a couple more. Exhale. Pull your thigh in. Inhale. Step it back. Exhale. Pull it in. Inhale. Send it back. Last time. Hold this one. Exhale. Stand into your front leg. Pull your thigh in. Squeeze it in. Reach down with your hand. Find your tree pose. So your foot can be anywhere on your leg but on your knee. So you could take your foot down a lot lower. Your toes could touch the floor and your heel could be on your ankle. Hands together. Spread your fingers wide. Reach the center of your chest for your thumbs. Feel really long through your side body. That's between hip bones and armpits. Good. If you want to add on, the arms reach up. So if you're struggling with balance at the first part, just stay there. Stay there and work where you are today. Relax your shoulders. Keep pressing your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot. And maybe play with looking up to the top corner of the room. Maybe close your eyes. Wherever you are, bring your hands back down to thumb center, heart center. Reach your right leg out and in front of you. Reach the center of your chest forward. Press into your left leg. Hold it. One more breath. Good. Inhale. Sweep your leg back. Land on the toes of your back foot. Arms reach all the way up. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Step your front foot back. Lower down halfway. Inhale, push up. Exhale, press back. Inhale, look between your hands. Step or hop through to a seat. Let's just do that little core sequence one more time. So find your Navasana wherever that is, here, here, or here. So you can take your toes down. You can't hold your legs. You can't sit on your sacrum. Good. One more breath. Good. Ardha Navasana. Roll down. Exhale, roll up. Try to keep your legs still so they don't move in and out. Inhale down. Exhale up. And 3 more. And 1 more. Okay, lower everything down. Reach your arms out overhead. Take a breath. As you exhale, lift everything up for your Navasana. Maybe touch your toes. Inhale. Lower down with control for 5, 4. Exhale up. 3, 2. 1 more. You roll down this time, pull your knees into your chest, rock from side to side. When you're ready, rock up and down the length of your spine, come all the way up. Plant your palms down, step or hop your feet back, lower down halfway. Inhale, press up, drop your hips, lift your chest. Again, you can stay here for a second and let the front side of your body stretch out. When you're ready, press into the floor, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. On your inhale, look forward, step or hop through to a seat. Extend your legs out in front of you. So try to lift your shoulders up over your hips, press your thighs down, flex your feet so much your heels come off the mat, spread your toes wide. As you inhale, lift the center of your chest, feel broad through your collarbone, and then fold forward. So as you fold forward, it's okay to bend your knees all the way into your chest. Relax your head and your neck. Stay here for a second. Notice where you're feeling the stretch. So without a doubt, you're going to feel something through the back line of your legs. Want to make sure you're feeling something at your lower back. So that's the space between your hip bones and your bottom of your ribs, the back side of your body. So roll your low belly back off of your legs. If you're not feeling it in your lower back, then play with straightening out your legs, pressing your thighs into the floor, or bending your knees more and snugging your chest down to your thighs. And so remember, collarbones stay open so the front side of your body doesn't collapse. Relax your head and your neck. Roll your low belly back. Try to feel your ribs moving away from one another on the back side of your body on your inhale. And then coming back together on your exhale. Take 2 more breaths like that. Big inhale. Long exhale. 1 more. And as you inhale, let's just walk hands back to about mid-thigh. Just roll yourself up through center. Take your hands behind you, 6 to 8 inches, fingertips point forward. Again, try to find the front edge of your sit bones. So tilt your pelvis forward. Press into your hands, squeeze your shoulder blades together, drop your head back. So it feels a little bit like what we did at the beginning of class. Press your thighs down, really tilt your sit bones forward. Tilt to the front edge of your sit bone. So it's like you're bringing your pubic bone towards the floor. And take another big deep breath here. Breathe into the front side of your body. So this time really feel it expand and move away on the front side. And then as you inhale, roll yourself up through center. Let's pull your right heel in towards your body so it looks like tree pose just on the floor. Inhale, lift the center of your chest. Start to square your torso over your left leg. So if you drew a line down from your nose, it would line up with your left leg. Inhale, lift the center of your chest. Feel broad through your collarbones. And as you exhale, fold forward. Reach out and grab whatever you can grab. So the floor, your ankle, your foot, your leg.
Roll your belly back. So again, it's okay to bend your left knee into your chest. Take one more big deep breath here. As you inhale, reach the center of your chest forward. Straighten out your arms, straighten out your legs, and look up. And exhale, release your bind. Let's take your right foot over your left thigh and then pull your left heel in towards your glutes. So inhale, lift the center of your chest up, and as you exhale, squeeze your belly and turn to the right. As you turn to the right, kind of reach over like you were taking your left hand to the floor on the right side and try to get your armpit to the outside of your knee. Good, really roll your belly back, so squeeze it harder this time. See if as you press into your elbow, you can bring your left ribs around to your right thigh. Good, so just push with your left elbow. Right hand will come behind you, pushes into the floor to try to keep your spine straight. So the center of your chest stays over your hips. It's not in forward. It's not in front of. You're not rounded forward. So keep reaching the center of your chest up. Look over your back shoulder. Roll your belly back again, a little bit harder. And take one more big deep breath. Squeeze your belly back, reach your chest up, twist to the back. Good. Listen, hold all this just as you inhale. Look over your front shoulder. Exhale, release. Many at a time, so let's stretch hips here. So stack your right knee over your left. So you can kind of lift yourself up and squeeze your inner thighs together. So heels closer into your body is going to be a more accessible stretch. Bringing your shins more parallel to the front of the mat is going to make the stretch deeper. So you figure out what works for you. As you inhale, chest up, collarbones open. Exhale, lead with the center of your chest. Hold yourself down. So as you fold down, you can bring your hands to hold your forehead. You can rest your chin all the way down to your knee. And I want you to try to release some of the tension in the back of your neck so you're not holding your head up. And then just notice what happens when it gets still. Where is it your head goes? What is it you think about? And so whatever that is, okay. So just try to come back to right now. So feel those parts of your body that are touching the floor. Travel with your breath all the way down to your belly. Hear the sounds in the room. Feel the sensations in your body. Stay right here with your attention. Let's take about 3 more breaths. So if you want to take it a little bit deeper, now would be the time. One more big inhale. Long exhale. And as you inhale, walk your hands back, roll yourself up. And let's unwind your legs. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat, mat width distance apart. Engage your low belly really gently, and then just windshield wiper your knees. So over to the right and to the left. You don't have to press really hard, but just take them down as far as it feels good to you. One more to each side. Good. And then let's take the half vinyasa. So pull your knees into your chest, hands down. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, set yourself down. Roll over your knees. Step or hop back. Lower down halfway. Inhale, Drop your hips, lift your chest. Exhale, hips up and back. Inhale, look between your hands, step or hop through to a seat. Janu Sirsasana A on the left. Right leg extends, sole of your left foot to your inner thigh. So both of your hip bones face the front, short edge side of your mat. Lift the center of your chest and start to square your torso over your leg. As you exhale, fold forward. Again, whatever you can reach, it doesn't matter. Bend your knee or press your side down. Choose what feels good to you. And on different days, different options might feel good to you. But wherever you are, roll your belly back. Relax your head and your neck. Press your shoulder blades down your back. And focus on your breath. Be still in control of it. Can you still feel it all the way down into your belly? Good. And then inhale, everything straightens out. Arms, legs, spine, look up. Exhale, release your bind. Sole of your left foot to the outside of your right thigh. Right heel pulls into your glute. Inhale, lift your chest up and exhale, squeeze your belly. Again, try to find that little bitty side bend. Try to get your armpit to the outside of your knee. And then left hand comes behind you. Squeeze your belly back harder. Push into your front knee with your elbow. Turn to the left. Bring your right ribs around to touch your left thigh. Re-engage your low belly. Look over your back shoulder. Good. Check to see that you're still squeezing your low belly back. Take another big deep breath. And look as far as you can over your back shoulder. Good. As you inhale, hold your twist. Just look over your front shoulder. Exhale, release your bind. And stack your knees again. Just squeeze your inner thighs together and figure out how far apart you want your feet. And as you inhale, lift your chest up and exhale, fold forward. So find a place where you're not using your neck muscles. Support your head some way. Relax your shoulders. So drop into the rhythmic feeling of your breath. Or use one of the other tools that we've talked about all through class to stay present. And so if you're thinking, well, I'm feeling a lot of sensation in my hips and I don't want to feel it, do exactly the opposite. Just dive in. Feel the feeling. Sometimes this anticipation or this idea that we don't want to feel something so much worse than the actual feeling. You know what happens when you actually feel the sensation in your body? Nothing. You just feel it. And just remember, you don't get to selectively numb. You don't get to say, I don't want to feel the intense stuff, but I want to feel the good stuff. It doesn't work like that. Instead, see if you can approach it all with a sense of curiosity. What happens? What happens if I stay present through this whole sensation? If you want to wiggle your legs out and take it a little bit deeper, do that now. Take one more big deep breath. As you inhale, walk yourself back up and unwind your legs. And again, you can windshield wiper your legs, or maybe just reach your legs out and turn your toes in and out. Let your legs relax. All right, so let's close it out here. So bring the soles of your feet to the mat and roll yourself down. So go all the way down, reach down with your fingertips and feel your heels. So feet are hips width distance apart, heels are close enough to touch. Turn your toes in towards each other, just a hair, not a lot, just a little bit. And as you inhale, press into your hands, lift your hips up, interlace your fingers behind your low back. So as you interlace your fingers, try to rock from side to side and bring your elbows and shoulders closer together. And push your feet down and away from you. Let your hips lift and the center of your chest come to your chin. Press into the backs of your upper arms. Take another deep breath here. And as you exhale, roll yourself down. Take an inhale and an exhale. Next inhale, roll right back up. Interlace your fingers. Rock from side to side, bringing elbows and shoulders close together. Press into your arms and your feet. Breathe. For 3, big deep breaths. 2. 1, release your bind, roll yourself down. If you want to move into Urdhva Dhanurasana, planting your hands by your ears and pressing into both your hands and your feet, you can do that. Otherwise, one less back bend like this. Inhale, lift up. So push into whatever is touching the floor, hands or backs of your arms, feet press down and away, squeeze your glutes. Let's take 3 more deep breaths. Try to find that rhythmic pattern. And for 2, push into your feet, squeeze your glutes. 1, release your bind, roll yourself down. Pull your knees into your chest. Good. Plant your palms down to the floor and take your feet up and over your head and to the floor behind you. So if your toes touch, you can point them. You can hold your low back with your hands, or if it feels okay, interlace your fingers. And again, try to get your elbows and shoulders close together. So wherever your hands are, you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together so that you're balancing on the backs of your shoulder blades and the back of your head, not your spine. So your upper spine and your neck, your cervical spine are not pushing into the floor. Roll your low belly back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Press your upper arms into the floor. It's okay if your knees bend. If at any point you've had enough on your neck, roll yourself down. Take 1 more breath. And then take your hands to your low back. As if you had one leg, press your hands into your low back and lift both legs together at the same time up to the sky. Push your pelvis towards your face and your heels towards the front of your mat. Push into your backs of your arms again, so push your upper arms into the floor. Squeeze your glutes and keep looking up at your toes. About 5 more deep breaths. As you exhale, drop your toes to the floor behind your head again. This time release your low back and just roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. You can use your hands to slow you down. You get all the way down, extend your legs out for the front of your mat. Pull your right knee into your chest. Give it a good squeeze. Press your left side down. And then as you exhale, drop your knee over to the left. Come all the way onto the outside of your left hip. And then drop your right shoulder open. Maybe push into your elbows to lift your chest up so you can clear your ribs and try to turn your left ribs up to the sky. Look towards the right. And so hoping to feel relief and relaxation in your low back. And if you're not feeling that, if it feels like a lot in your low back, then squeeze your low belly harder. Again, if it doesn't feel good, then just come out of a twist a little bit as well. And then inhale, come back through center. Switch legs. So pull your left knee in first. Press your right side down. And then drop over to the right. So turn your chest to the sky. Reach your left arm over. Try to look to the left. One more deep breath. And inhale, roll yourself back through center. Pull your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Squeeze everything together. So round your eyes up towards your knees. Squeeze hard with your arms. And then exhale, let it go. Reach your legs out long. Take the mat width distance apart. Let your toes drop out to the sides. Turn your palms up and move your arms away from your body. So just find a comfortable distance. Oftentimes we keep our hands right by our sides. Just see what it feels like to reach them out. Take up some space. Again, just before you drop out, feel the parts of your body that are touching the floor. Really just let yourself sink down into those parts. So make sure that you can really let go and let the ground hold you up. So if you need to wiggle around or fix anything, go ahead and do it. And try to let your eyes drop back into your head. Relax your jaw. Let go of the control of your breath. So just let it fall back into its natural rhythm. And you just let your body get really heavy. Let your awareness get really light.
Gently start to bring your awareness back into your body. Deepen your inhales and exhales. Wiggle fingers and toes. Circle ankles and wrists. When you're ready, reach your arms out overhead, stretch lungs and fingertips to toes. Pull your knees into your chest, give them one last squeeze. And as you're ready, rock to your right or to your left and press up to a seat. If you set an intention before, bring that back to mind. Bring your palms to heart center, close your eyes. We'll end with 1 round of Om, 3 rounds of Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May you live with ease. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks for coming out tonight. Suzanne will be here tomorrow at 6:30. So thanks for being here.
Hi. Thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Thank you. Thanks, Emery.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Love you guys. I'll see you Saturday.
Yeah. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.